You have entered the Prep Zone tonight. Girls soccer at Jack Salter Stadium. The Slidell Lady Tigers come to Covington to take on the Covington Lady Lions in a District 6 Division 1 matchup. Who you like in this one?
Tiger, I'll tell you what, the weather tonight is foggy. It's not that cold, but at home, I got to take my Lions.
Lions at home. You heard it from him. It's going to be a tight one, though. I say 3-0 in the first one, but this one, you never know what will happen. Slidell versus Covington. Lane and Montgomery about to kick this off. Covington versus Slidell, the ladies' side.
Lady Tigers quickly take control of this ball, Tiger.
Yeah, and Covington steals are going to go the other way. From what I understand, the first matchup was a close game, but in the second half, Slidell was able to get a goal and then a little momentum and finish it out, winning 3-0. Covington looking for a better ending to this matchup. 1-6 Covington in the district. That's District 6, Division 1. Nice steal on that end by Slidell. And then stolen back, but someone pilfered it again. A little back and forth right now. But Slidell trying to get it up for a shot. Cross there in the middle. This is dangerous. Ashley Beeler got off that shot at close range, Rhett. Slidell got control, got down there, and even with a couple of steals, still was able to come away with a shot.
Well, Tiger, I'll tell you what happened there. That was a nice cross, is what started that whole deal in the goal box there.
Casborn up the right side. That's going to be turned back by Covington. So Covington looking for a better score than last time. And Slidell now 4-4 on the year, 3-4 in district. Has that one of their 3 wins over Covington. So they're hoping to match that again to get back to even in the district. The Lady Lions 2-11-2 overall, but 1-6. Both of these teams with a lot of young players.
Yeah, it looks like both teams have. Slidell's obviously a better record, but yeah, from what I can tell through the roster, a lot of young players out here, and we'll see how it goes in the years to come here.
Up and down the Slidell roster, 1 senior, a couple of juniors, and everybody else is a freshman or a sophomore. And Coach Tana McNeese wanting to build her program. We have a
offside penalty.
Offside?
Yeah, offside.
So free kick going to come to the Lady Tigers. Handball. That one was immediately noted, and there'll be a free kick. It's a semi-misty, windy kind of. It's almost full-blown. If you added about 15 degrees and a bigger wind and some rain, we'd be full-out soccer here, if you know what I mean, Rhett. But
yeah,
it's teetering on.
What's it teetering on?
On something other than soccer right now.
Yeah.
In the purist, as you are in the purist arena,
Indeed.
this is like summer.
Yeah,
right.
this is warm.
This is warm.
We should be on playing beach volleyball.
There you go. There you go.
Out of bounds.
Sparse crowd out here this evening. It's a Friday. Schools. Here's the key. Schools just got back in from the
from the big break.
From the big winter break, and people, don't even know that these games are going on.
No.
But if you asked all these girls out here what's the most important game, they tell you right now, right here.
Oh, this one they're playing.
Yeah.
That's absolutely right.
Throw in on the right side, Sarah Artis to do the honors. Lane with a crossing pass picked off. That one dumped into the zone. And Gabrielle Martin is in goal tonight for Slidell. Annette Londano is in goal for the Covington Lady Lions.
Mm-hmm. Slidell looking to mount some type of offensive attack here. The past couple minutes, it's been on the Covington High offensive side.
They're trying to, yes, as you're saying, they're trying to reverse it. For a moment there, they had the numbers. They had control of the ball.
Right.
It's just that type of year, Rhett, time of the year where, shot from distance.
Over the top.
Where we're running in and out of these games, and basically there's it's basketball and soccer and basketball. And some nights it's the same thing.
Right.
It's just how the schedule breaks out. And so if we say anything about a foul shot, where that's coming from.
The two sports are melding together.
Melding together.
Right?
Right.
That ball goes out of bounds on the far sideline. Lion throw in. There's a steal. And nope. Oh,
ooh,
wow.
Look
at that. That's some toughness there. You know what? That's some durability.
Right there.
Man.
Didn't slow down, did she?
Didn't even phase her.
Right. This is that kind of early stage of a game where both teams are trying to find something, Rhett, and that one squeaks through.
Yeah, you're right, Tiger. This happens a lot, and we talk about it because it is a real thing with soccer. But what I see so far is, you mentioned Slidell's already got a victory here against the Lady Lions, and I think maybe they're kind of playing this off like it might not be because they know.
Right, they know you came away with a victory.
Yeah.
Oh, it was 3-0, but no.
But I see the Lady Lions kind of taking this game like, okay, well, we know what you did last time, but right now, as far as possession of the ball goes, it's got to be the Lions. That ball
onside down there.
The top finds its way in.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite get to it there, but
no,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see what's happening?
Oh yeah. And that could be true of a lot of teams. You come away with a 3-0 victory,
right,
and then you come over to play them again. Well, hey, we got them 3-0.
Yeah.
Let's just settle in. We'll get our chances later. But that's the fight is being taken to Slidell here early. Lane battling there. Nine minutes into this one, and that one just came off of the foot, a little squiggly there.
It's it's an optical illusion, but this field looks a lot bigger than some of them that we broadcast.
Well, from our vantage point, it does because we're up so high, and it looks spacious, and we're in a big stadium.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks bigger. The hardest thing is really to make out the lines, to me,
right
at this point, because the dark lines, and some of them have been kind of wiped out. Throw in on the sideline now. Got a foul, so there'll be a free kick. Aaron Ogden with the free kick. Lane. Alyssa Lane. Livingston.
A little too much pace on that pass.
Yeah. Livingston trying to put it out on the right wing. Too much pace. And Livingston. That nice kind of centering pass there.
There's some Lady Lion defense showing up.
And Covington kicks it out. Throw into Slidell.
I'm not used to the home team sitting away.
On the left-hand side?
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. Is that a...
I don't know. It doesn't happen very often.
I don't know. Is that a thing?
I think it's a thing.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Right. Here comes the centering pass.
That was a nice cross right there.
It was a nice cross.
Man, look at that. Can't control it. Still in bounds. That was nice.
It was. Very nice.
Yeah. Goal kick coming up.
Londano. That one's going to go out. There'll be a throw in to Slidell. Denise Ricaldi will throw in.
Nice shield there.
Good defensive shield.
Okay, this is where Slidell can build an attack here. She had a little time. Gets the ball back. We're looking for a cross here. Into the side netting.
Well, that'll end up being a goal kick. And Annette Londano will do the honors.
Ooh, yeah, that stung.
That's a couple we've had of those.
Yep.
And had it been probably 15, 20 degrees colder and would have had a little more sting on it.
Yeah.
Not that that didn't by any means, but.
A little bit of a mist coming down now, Tiger.
Yes, Ricaldi throws in. Definitely a missed
I hear the Lion coaches telling the girls to wake up. And I would agree.
In other words, be ready for the ball.
Right.
Alyssa Lane trying to center that one, cut off.
I like Alyssa Lane out there. She's putting in some good work. She has nobody there.
That goes to the defenders. And for a second
there, yeah,
it looked like they parted, and there was an on-rusher. That would have been Donna Montgomery was going to be able to make a play on that. So got to be careful. Casey Livingston.
That's a nice pass right there.
Ooh, and full run. Tried to make a move.
She's got one runner.
One-on-one, made a move, got around the defender, and the other defender came in, but we're going to have a corner kick, and this is going to be a set piece for Slidell. First time we'll get to see them in one of their set pieces, and an obvious scoring opportunity if they can convert. Jarday Casborn will take the corner kick. Ooh.
Yeah,
there it is.
Yep.
Wow.
She dropped that right into the center of the penalty box, and a couple of Lady Tigers were there to clean it up.
That would be Ashley Beeler. If we are correct, we're not sure. Ashley Beeler or Olivia Alley.
I'll tell you this, that ball was placed perfectly right where it needed to be.
So Jarday Casborn with the assist on that. Nicely done. Livingston, nice funneling pass out the left side. Another pass ahead, but no one there. Yasmin Pineda, the closest one, and Yasmin couldn't get to it. Londano. That really was. I got to go back to the corner kick. That really was a fine kick.
It was.
But I did notice this. There was way more white bodies, white jerseyed bodies than there were green. But the green seemed to be in like a central area right in the middle. And they hadn't marked up man.
No.
So
no, the Lions didn't mark up at all. So what happened was the Lady Tigers converged on the goal and kind of broke out, and that left the Lions pretty vulnerable to that. Again, the placement.
Right, great placement, great result. So what's the basic, strategy from your standpoint about whether you mark a man up or you play in kind of a zone defense in that situation?
What you want to do, usually, because you're not going to send every player up, you want to mark the front and back posts, which Covington did.
Correct.
And then you mark the 3 or 4 runners that could be, obviously coming in, potentially, making a score. And that's where the breakdown occurred on that particular corner kick.
So 1-0 lead for the Lady Tigers. Ooh, almost.
Out of bounds.
Going to be a throw in.
She's going to pass it to herself. Nice defense. There's a cross.
Ooh.
Yeah, the Tigers are pretty proficient with their crosses, I got to tell you.
They are.
Yeah.
Well, they are looking like a team that is 4-4 overall. So
yeah.
They've had some success. And for a young team, like you said, their crosses are excellent. So I have good thoughts going forth for them in the years to come with so many of these players as freshmen and sophomore.
There's a handball. Yeah, you can see the Tigers are kind of setting up their passes. They're moving, to the ball.
Jessica Harris to take this free kick. Ooh, man, Livingston really played that one like one-timed, really, huh?
Yeah, send it to the corner.
And we have a goal kick again, and Annette Londano. Time-wise, 20 minutes into the first half, just about. 1-0, Slidell over Covington.
There's a steal.
Nice play there. Livingston, a little give and go with Pineda.
Line defense able to stand in there. Got the long jump sand over there.
We're at Jack Salter Stadium, and the long jump sand and the track around it named after Coach Allie Smith. So the Allie Smith Track Complex at Jack Salter Stadium. I think that's how that goes.
That's how you do it.
There's two legends.
Not too far from Hubie Gallagher Gymnasium.
That's true.
So
short corner that time, Rhett. They just dumped it over here, and I think for Livingston. That one went out of bounds.
Man, it looked like that was going to be a nice little counterattack
I thought
situation.
so too. But they robbed themselves of that. Livingston miskicked that one. But still in the area, Londano.
Mishandled the ball.
Going to end up being a
corner kick. And you know what happened last time.
But, yeah, and I can tell you that missed probably had something to do with that mishandle right there. The ball is, believe it or not, has moisture on it.
It's pretty slick right now.
Yes. Corner kick. They went short off the corner kick. Look more of a centering right there. Wow.
Yeah, nice.
Awesome.
One time here. Look at that.
Whoa.
Man.
Londano, right place, right time there.
No doubt. She's got a good punt there.
Oh, that is.
Lady Tigers are going to let it roll out of bounds.
Alyssa Lane couldn't get there, so Ricaldi lets it goes out and throws it in. But now Covington. That one centered.
Looking for Lane. Again, a little too much speed on that pass.
Erin Ogden to take this goal kick. Ooh, right back at you, huh?
Yeah.
Put it in there and put some pressure on Gabby Martin.
Ooh, pretty nice collision.
Pineda.
Oh,
look at this run.
She's got some speed.
Gonna settle in. Here comes the shot. Boom, left side. Ooh.
I'll tell you what. I don't know if she did it on purpose or not, but that Covington High goalkeeper cut off the angle and Pineda had nothing.
Awesome play from Annette Londano, but Pineda was showing, number one, a bunch of speed.
A lot of skill.
And it's a lot of skill.
Yeah.
But Annette Londano had the better of that. Cut off the angle, forces that kick to go wide left. You got to like the thought process of both players involved in that play. Livingston, dangerous. Cut off of that one nicely by the defense. Corday, right side, ends up kicking it out of bounds. Jarday, oh, excuse me, not Corday, Casborn. Jarday Casborn.
And you can see really the Lady Tigers are kind of settled in now, and just to me, I can they're so some of their players have a little bit more skill than the Lady Lions do as far as ball control.
Right. Pineda, look, puts it up the side for
Nice touch.
For Casborn. A little back and forth up on the right side. It'll be a throw in to Covington.
It'll be a Lady Lion throw in.
Pineda, even though she got the ball off bounds, was able to put it toward the goal.
Yeah, she put it in the right direction.
Casburn up the right sideline. Pineda going to chase it down. Got that speed. Going to settle in. Going to try to make a move. Cut off. Nice defense down on that end by the Lady Lions.
Yeah, they just kind of cornered her there.
Well, a lot of times, if they don't do it correctly, if you don't get a good fit defensively, almost shoulder to shoulder,
yeah,
that player can get between you, and that would have been disastrous.
Yeah, you see that a lot with the. You're right, Tiger. That a lot of times you can just split the defenders.
Pineda. If you're joining us, it's 1-0. The Lady Tigers over the Lady Lions. You could call it a cat fight, couldn't you? Lions and Tigers.
Lions and Tigers?
Yeah.
Lady Lions and Tigers?
Yeah. But this one on the pitch.
Indeed.
Big kick right there. Pineda about to play that nicely off to kind of settle it. Ooh, whiff. She took a good kick at it, just didn't get to it.
That happens to the best of us.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Better get it out of bounds. We don't want
Pineda.
Yasmin Pineda to get close to that. I think so far in this game, I've noticed, as you alluded to, a little better passing, better crosses by the Slidell team, and they want to continue to keep the pressure on
well, they're
Covington.
They're doing it right now.
Yeah.
You know, and it all goes back to, a lot of youth programs. I know Slidell's got a really nice youth soccer program. Mandeville does. Covington does too. So these girls learn their fundamentals a lot of times. Sometimes they start in high school. More oftentimes than not, though, they've played, coming up through the years. And again, and I've said this before to you, these girls all know one another.
Right.
Guaranteed, Slidell girls have played together for a long time. And, probably some of the Covington girls have played soccer together for a long time. So they're all familiar with their games. I know when I played growing up, and when I got to high school, there was a few players on every team that we played
that you knew
that I was on a first name basis with,
Right.
just because I'd come up with them, and
Oh, nice steal there.
that was a nice steal. See if they can make something happen. See there's the breakdown right there. Just that one pass needed to be in a different spot. Foot race.
Can't misplay it.
Ooh.
Yeah, one mistake like that. Good hustle on the part of Alexis Jones to finally kick that one out. But you can't assume you've got it and give up on it. Lots of, we're about 31 minutes into this one. Lots of substitutions over there by Slidell.
Yeah, they're just going in and out here.
We only have a few more minutes before halftime.
We're under 10 minutes to go. There's the throw in up the line, that far side, right back out of bounds.
Montgomery trying to get something going down that left side for Covington. And it went out of bounds. And Montgomery coming on. Ooh, got to get that out of there. Montgomery.
That ball just died right there. Should have taken a shot.
Yeah. Archambault, Hannah Archambault coming up to make a play as Montgomery had kept it alive. And now we're going to have a corner kick.
Okay.
So an opportunity here for the Lady Lions to
equalize.
But I'm noticing right now they got everything covered but one player. Manned up on everybody but one.
Ooh, wow.
Wow. Are we going to redo it? Apparently.
That was a pretty good attempt. Mariah
Newman to take the kick. Ooh, skips right
Ooh,
by.
That was looked like a handball in the box.
Mm.
That was close. Referee must have just, sometimes it's the old inadvertent handball to let it go, but it really looked close. Did you see it?
No, that's why I'm going like it. I got to tell you, that may be the hardest job right there, to be the referee out here, as far as try to see as much as you can.
I guess, man.
Well, you know how I feel about them.
Yeah.
But offsides, yes.
Yeah, it was an offsides
Yeah.
call.
You know how I feel about that whole situation.
Yeah.
But I do recognize that there is some flaws. Just to have one guy out there and two linesmen, it is. I don't. You know, it's 100. It's 100 yards, and how wide is it? You
Yeah,
know,
but really you just have to focus on where the ball is, man. And then you got the two guys helping you out.
that was a monster kick right there.
That was. I'm saying there's a handball in the box, though.
Okay. That wasn't called.
Correct.
All right.
It was a nice pass.
Livingston.
And there's some good defensive work there.
Slidell will throw in. Nice pass there for Montgomery, but stolen
No problem.
by Harris. Livingston pushing it right side, and that was kicked out, so there'll be a throw in. Casburn. We're about 4 minutes to go till halftime. And Casburn will throw in. Ooh, that was kind of inadvertent, I would think.
Yeah, that would have been an own goal.
Yeah. But that was not her intent, I must say.
No,
I think she was trying to kick it up to get control.
Mm-hmm.
That'll end up being a corner kick.
Okay, we know what these can do.
Yeah, Jarday Casbon. We've seen her skills. See, Pineda is standing right next to the goalie. Nobody really marked up on her. That was a ground ball.
Yeah.
Not what I would consider the best choice.
Probably
there.
wants that one back.
Yeah. Covington gets out of that one, trying to get a little counterattack going here. Good hustle by Beeler.
And Beeler's got some speed.
Got to be careful there.
Yeah.
In the middle. Livingston. Casey Livingston has tried to be the distributor.
Wow.
Pineda's
nice
ball is just pounded out of there.
Yeah. Pineda had a winger making a run to her left.
Did not see her, though, obviously.
Gonna be a free kick here from 40 yards out.
Right in at the goal.
Man,
wow.
that was quite a kick.
Yeah, I was going to say, she's probably just going to drop it in 10 yards short.
No, man, she's going to score.
She was thinking about it. Dangerous ball here.
It's going to track all the way to the corner. Wow. Lady Tiger throw in.
That went off of McKechnie out of bounds. It'll be a throw in. We're down under a minute now to go to halftime. Of course, there is the old, what is the official term? Added time?
Extra
or
time.
Extra time, yes.
I like to call it magic time.
I call it, I don't understand why they have it time. That's what I call it. Because even in a game where there's been no injuries, no anything, they're still added. It's like, hey, let's do a minute and a half, or hey, how about if I blow the whistle now?
Tiger, I feel like your European background would allow you to understand this type of
No, it's counter really intuitive to other games where there's a definitive clock and an ending.
This is no other game. This is the beautiful game, world's favorite game.
There's halftime. 1-0. The Slidell Lady Tigers take that lead into halftime here at Jack Salter Stadium against the Covington Lady Lions.
St. Tammany Parish Public Schools, an A-rated school district. Graduates with the highest ACT scores in the state. Facilities with the latest technology. Safe and secure schools. A variety of sports. Fine arts. And learning to last a lifetime.
I'm Superintendent Trey Foles, and this is where we educate every child, every day.
This game's underway now, second half action here from Jack Salter Stadium. Covington High Lady Lions trailing the Slidell High Lady Tigers by a score of 1-0.
You were just checking the weather. The report is that Covington, which we already knew and have reported, we'd be better weatherman. It does say drizzle.
Yes.
How many degrees? Do you remember?
It said 58 degrees.
58 degrees.
And drizzle.
A balmy, in soccer terms, Pineda, in soccer weather, a balmy 58 with a little drizzle.
Of course.
Which is should be no problemo for these girls, for sure.
We got a free kick here from, 37 yards out. Here we come. I bet we're going to have an attempt here.
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
Wow. Lodano, free ball. Wow.
That's a little bit of a collision down there.
Is there
These girls came to play, man. I'm not kidding.
Wow. I tell you what surprised me, there was 3 Slidell girls got to that close.
Yeah.
Again, I'm thinking that they weren't marked up.
No. Whoa, look at this.
Oh,
now.
Here we go.
He's going to take a shot right here. Oh, that one.
Pushed
that last
it one
touch.
too many,
One
right?
too many times.
Wow. Oh, she knows it.
Yeah, she does. Did you hear what? As soon as she hit it that one more time, man, you got to pull the trigger when you're that close one-on-one.
I think that was Hannah Archambault.
But Hannah wants that one.
Well, she wants it back.
The closer, obviously, it's a geometric thing. I believe it's geometry. The closer you get, the less of an angle you have to the goal.
Yeah.
So
wow.
You want to give yourself an opportunity.
That was, I think you're correct on the whole geometry thing.
Yeah.
So we're giving out not only good soccer advice,
right.
but math.
You can get your math, all the math you need to know right here in the prep zone from noted mathematician
Archimedes. Or was he a physician? Physics guy. Okay.
No, trust me, everyone.
How about Pythagoras?
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, dangerous ball. Kicked it out. Now that's going to result in a corner kick. And we have seen the danger that is, while they only have one goal and a 1-0 lead, Slidell has, from what we've seen, a dynamic corner kick
an arsenal of corner kicks, if you will.
Yes, out of the foot of that young lady right there, Jarday Casborn, who's got to relish this. This one more to the center. Header. Wow. Got a good shot off.
Really did. I'm just impressed that she was able to direct that ball, properly.
Londano, on charging. On charging Lady Lion. Quick throw in. And that one's going to be a goal kick.
Yeah.
Annette Londano, goalkeeper, senior goalkeeper here at Covington High. We have a whistle. Free kick.
There's a good pass, but then what happened?
You tried to slip it ahead, but who's there?
Ooh, watch it now. There's a man. Okay. And then, all right.
All right. Staying with it. Stay with it. Persistence. Wow. I would say that the second half was started out with no lack of hustle on both teams. They're really they've ratcheted it up a little bit.
Well, it's still a close game, so there's no reason not to keep it going. I'm sure Covington's not too happy about the loss they took earlier this season. Would like to repay the favor.
Long run here. Nice. A little bit too much pace on that when it goes out of bounds. There's a slight haze or of fog that's kind of dropped on the stadium. All part of the balminess that is 58 degrees with somewhat of a drizzle. Up the right sideline. Pineda unable to control. Out of bounds it goes. And Donna Montgomery will throw in. This one up the field. Londano gets it on 2 bounces with the ever-present Pineda, Yasmin Pineda, breathing down her neck.
And that's what the Lady Tigers can do. You see they kind of set up that play, slowed it down a little bit, looked upfield. She made that pass with full knowledge that she had someone downfield to receive it. Couldn't come up. Goalie made a nice play.
Tori Travers will throw in on the left sideline here for the Lady Lions. Good control over there. Nice run now. Long run into Pineda. Unable to control initially, then drops it back. Ooh, strong. Ooh, one hop. Yep. Almost caught Londano out of position. I could have seen that one come, bouncing up over her head.
Right.
But she snagged it. Good play by her.
Out of bounds it goes.
There's some, I will say, Slidell, the defense and midfielders have some strong legs. They drive the ball out of that zone.
Mm-hmm.
That one up the field, but really no, she didn't have we have a whistle, so a free kick. Montgomery with Pineda, nice pass. Ooh, great stop by Londano.
She came out and grabbed that one, had to.
Right. Casey Livingston was set up on a little short pass from Yasmin Pineda, and Annette Londano said, not this time. That one's boomed out of there.
Inbounds.
Casborn.
Collision. Stays up.
Kept going. Drives it way up the field. Montgomery back in. Oh my, just couldn't get to it there. Throw in to Slidell. Substitutions. Yeah, right now, both teams trying to find something they can put together, get a shot. And it's a 1-0 game, so by any means, Covington's not out of this. If they could manage to get something together here.
I haven't seen too much offensively from the Lions since maybe the first 5 minutes of the game. They need to.
Pineda.
Yeah.
Londano once again.
Londano's had a nice game. The Lions need to string together a few passes, really. Get some possession game.
Or they need to just bang it down there and maybe get a breakaway some kind of way.
Yeah.
That's how I think they're trying to approach it. That one kept alive, I think. No. I'll go the other way. Tori Travis throws in. That's Caroline Rouge. Good leg, huh?
What are you talking about, Tiger?
Now, Caroline is from Holland.
Okay.
She's a foreign exchange student.
Okay.
And Coach Jackson says she's been a nice, welcomed addition to the squad this year.
No doubt about it. She's probably got some knowledge out there, being from Holland and the like.
Caroline in your screen right there. She's going to get the throw in. You're going to settle on and long kick. Good defense right there. Slidell defender, good job.
Covington trying to do anything to jumpstart their offense here. First things first, I think maybe we need to get some shots on goal. How about you, Tiger?
Yep, but they're going to have to get the ball.
Right.
Livingston kicked out there, and Slidell will throw in their left side. Ogden leaves it, goes up the field. There'll be a throw in by Beeler, I think. Whistle, going to go the other way.
There's a foul.
Tumble there. Ooh. The reaction puts her hands over her head.
Yeah.
That's all right. No harm, no foul. Casborn trying to center it. Rouge kicks it out.
Out of bounds.
And one thing I've noticed is sometimes that they'll kick, that when you kick it, are you kicking it just to get it out of there, or are you trying to kick it to somebody, you know? And that's you'll have that happen from time to time. Kicking it to somebody should be the objective, or to a space to where your player can get to it without the other player getting it. Am I correct in that?
That's a great observation, Tiger. A lot of times when you see two teams, or even one team, just kicking the ball for the sake of kicking it, we like to throw around the term kickball. They're playing kickball out there, which is what it turns into.
So there'll be a throw in, and Jarday Casborn will throw in. That one skips off. Rouge clears it out momentarily. That one's driven out, and then, look, right back in.
Yep.
Then stolen. That's ball's got pace. I'm surprised Martin didn't come out to get that.
I am too. She kind of took a different angle to it and didn't really go after the ball.
You You can see the boys' side in the top of your screen there, warming up for the next match. Pineda and Livingston. Pineda gets control. Cut off of that nice by the defender. This one driven through. Pineda wants to use her speed, but then knock right back out of there. Throw in to Caroline Rouge. She'll get another chance. Oh, there was a whistle on a foul, apparently. Free kick. That one down in the zone. Martin able to get that one on 3 hops. Runs it out. Booms it up the left sideline. Nicely trapped, I thought, right there.
Mm-hmm.
For Pineda. Pushes up right side for Casborn.
Too much.
Too much pace. Casborn cannot get to it.
Couple of nice moves there.
Yeah. Pushing it left side.
Shot.
Yes.
Hmm.
We're going to have a corner kick as a result of that.
That was some pretty good work there.
Good move, and Londano had to just got enough of it where she guided it out of bounds, and it'll result in a corner kick. And Jarday Casborn will try to do some of her magic. Back post. Casborn takes a tumble, keeps it in bounds, but no, whistled out. Oh. Off of someone else, apparently. So Casborn will throw in.
Lady Lions. The clock is not in their favor now as they trail still.
Oh,
That was a defensive.
That was a defensive breakdown right there.
She was way too far from either the keeper or the back line to kind of shield that like she did, and the Lions were able to take advantage of that. It's a 1-1 game, Tiger.
Just like that. I'm going to say Legend Santana was the goal, the number 4, and according to our, I think she got moved up from the JV, is my guess. So, wow. That was a kind of a situation where what you talked about earlier, I think Slidell kind of fell asleep.
Well, on that particular play, it looked like the defender, I'm not sure who she was she was shielding the ball, obviously, but she was waiting for the goalkeeper to maybe come up and get the ball, and there was a little bit of a communication problem there.
Right.
And she never came to get the ball, so that just left.
Correct. That was a good analysis of that. And the momentum now swung over. Free kick. Ooh. That one's going to go out.
So now the Lions look to me like they're poised to maybe try to make this a game and put another goal in the back of the net.
They're going to try to find something. On the other hand, Slidell must try to catch something of what they had in the first half. Mariah Newman to take this kick. She goes short. Rouge kicks it into the middle, and it's kicked out. We're gonna do it again.
Corner kick.
Let's do it all over again, Mariah.
That ball went over everybody's head.
Michaela White.
Slip.
Trying to get that one. That one's stolen, and that's
going
to
be
be a corner
kick there.
Again. So Covington keeping the pressure on. So I tell you what, one thing about soccer, it's a game you can't go to sleep on. You can't say you think you've got a 1-0 lead and that's going to be it. We're tied at 1 now.
You're absolutely right.
Ooh.
Man, that was a perfect ball, too. Referee trying to dodge
the ball.
Get out of the way. It's pretty foggy out there. I think on our TV screen here, it's pretty serious.
It is.
Going to have a foul.
I don't know if that was a foul or a handball. I don't know. Substitution coming, I know that. So, no, we're going to have a throw-in.
And right back in. Have a Tiger throw in.
Travers with the throw in.
See that's what Slidell can do. They're trying to form the triangles and
A little give and go right there.
give and goes. Yeah.
Rouge, Caroline Rouge, chipping it ahead. Martin comes out of the goal. Play that one.
Ooh, that was a 50-50 ball that the Lions come up with there.
Wow.
There's a through ball.
Nice pass.
Ooh, wow. They
took
are
too
really.
long. Casborn came on right there and just.
I got to tell you, man, these two teams are really. There's some collisions out there.
The activity has definitely escalated. The play, the intensity, everything has escalated here.
Nice ball control. Plenty of room to run.
On a run. Keep
I mean,
coming.
nobody's marking her up.
Too soon. Maybe not.
Oh,
Pineda. Wow.
Man.
Londano. Another great play.
Londano is going to get the game ball so far. The prep zone game ball.
That could be a possibility. I thought whoever now that was a beautiful pass to Pineda, but I thought who passed the girl that passed it should have stayed with it longer. She wasn't being
Right.
She wasn't being. No one was on her.
Marked up. Yeah.
Marked up. Yeah, she could have just kept bringing it up to force basically a 2-on-2.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's her again.
Yeah, that's her, and she takes
From
a
distance.
shot. Man,
Oh,
that was
nice.
a pretty look there.
Yeah. Slidell ratcheting up their game a little bit. Annette Londano.
Out of bounds.
Jarday Casborn to take a free kick. Looking for what are we waiting on, and I want to know, what are we waiting on? And I have a substitution. Pineda, Montgomery, good play defensively. Pineda steals back, takes a trip.
And then it stays on her feet.
Home crowd urging on the Lady Lions. Big kick from distance. And finally, Martin shows up on the screen and booms it out of there. Rouge kicks it out. There'll be a throw in on that far corner.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
a foul.
That's a foul. That's a definitely foul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in play after that brief injury timeout. The Lions on the attack. Slidell out of bounds. The score here at Jack Salter Stadium, folks, 1-1. We are tied in the fog.
That one cleared out, but right back in.
Ladies Hager throw in. Slip. Ooh.
Some tumbles as of late. Montgomery powders one down there.
She sure did.
She cannot pick that up.
Oh, yeah, she didn't. And she
Yeah.
didn't. She knew.
Yeah.
Couldn't pick it up.
Quick throw in. Rouge. One that skips by. It'll be a
It's going to be a corner kick, man.
Is it? No, goal kick. I don't think anybody got.
I don't know, man. Looked like they might have.
Nah.
I can't see through the fog anymore.
Well, I'll say this. Covington has kept the pressure on here.
They certainly have.
Since scoring that goal. They basically had, it appeared, maybe one or two people down there when that goal took place.
Yep.
And now they've just come out here and maintained control and kept the pressure on.
We're going to have a corner kick. No.
Nope.
Well, I'm 0 for 2 in the last 30 seconds.
Quickly they get it in play.
There's a nice ball into the center.
Right.
Shot.
Wow. Getting off some,
Yeah.
obviously from distance, but
Well, the ball can take a weird bounce here.
you never know.
These are some weird weather conditions we're facing out here.
Casborn.
Play on,
Has a
and then the
fan.
whistle.
Yeah. I got to tell you one other thing they need to do. All these girls' hairs can't be long. They should all
can't-
be playing with short hair.
They can't cover their numbers.
Oh, yeah, because that's exactly what happens.
Yeah.
And then we're going, and somebody at home is going, they didn't say
Yeah, their name.
Stephanie's name. You know, well,
Right.
we didn't see it. We'd love to.
Not to mention we are a mile high in the sky at
Under this
Covington
fog,
High.
with the fog that's beset the field. Like some one of those Swamp Thing movies, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Seems to be a little more.
There's a handball.
Yeah, it was. A little more activity from Slidell there in the last couple of minutes as time is probably rolling down.
Yeah, I forgot to turn on the unofficial stopwatch here in the press box, so we
can't
don't know.
We can't even be unofficial.
Yeah, we don't even know.
So
I'm going to take a guess and say 7 minutes left. Let's see how close I get.
All right.
Strictly unofficial, everyone.
Even if you had started on time, it was going to be unofficial. Because only the official knows for sure. Casborn drives it in. Londano has been a stone wall back there. Saved the one corner kick that Slidell shoved in. Rouge from distance. Knocked right back out.
She gets
Left
it back.
footed.
Yeah. Ambidextrous, that.
I'm thinking that Caroline has got a solid leg, that she really is just, she's just trying to find her footing out here and hasn't really, would you say, ratcheted it up yet?
Well, if she doesn't do it now, when's she going to do it?
Well, we'll see. Long run on that left side. Ahead for Pineda.
Pineda gets free.
Dangerous. Dangerous. Warning, Will Robinson.
Nice cross.
Turns it. Yes. Beeler unable to do something there. We have a foul. Slidell strung together some nice passes, and we're trying to set it up, but once again, not going to happen. Lady Lions, Nelson on the free kick.
And there's the end of regulation here. Jack Salter Stadium. Lady Tigers 1. Covington High Lady Lions 1. And here we go, folks. This is overtime here in Covington. Lady Tigers, Lady Lions tied at 1. I'm Rhett Sharp. Alongside me, Charles Tiger Edwards here to bring you all the action. Tiger, give us a rundown here. What's your thoughts? And
Well, early first half, Slidell gathered control, maintained control within the first half, and got a goal off of a corner kick. Nice, real nice set piece where they stormed the goal. Got a great kick from Casborn.
Yeah.
And got up 1-0, and then they maintained control coming into the second half. Then I'd say almost 2/3 of the way through the second half, a miscommunication between the goalie and a defender who was shielding off an offensive player from Covington. That little miscommunication, she didn't come get the ball. The offensive player got around the defender with the goalie out of position by then and deposited the tying goal.
Right.
And since then, Covington has had the momentum. And Slidell, basically, they're on their heels.
Covington's had the lion's share of possession there since then.
Since then. Pun intended.
All right. So what we're going to have now, everybody at home, if you're familiar with the overtime rules or not, it's going to be 2 10-minute overtime periods, okay? And if we're tied after that, we go to penalty kicks. Tiger.
Oh, dreaded. The dreaded
PKs.
PKs.
This gives the men's side on either side of the field here more time to warm up, stretch out, etc. The ball went a mile away from the field.
And no one's going to get it.
Under the fence.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. Okay. She got it. Good work out there. David Williams, cameraman.
Extraordinaire.
And you can see, folks, it's also very foggy out. We've been mentioning that. It is rain, mist, fog, a little bit of everything. It's kind of nasty out right now. There's a shot. The Lady Tigers here need to get something going, but it's quickly stolen. Nice outlet pass. Back into the middle. Great pass.
Oh,
man.
Wow.
Man.
I thought it was there.
I did too. I don't know if they're going to get a better shot than that.
One of the things that they weren't doing, stringing together a bunch of passes, boom, boom, boom.
I told you.
They put it right there.
Told you earlier. If they can just get a couple of passes, to their intended person or target, they'll be in business.
I will tell you, since I want to say the person that's been the most silent during this Covington run has been that lady right there, number 14, Yasmin Pineda. Now she's gotten the ball.
Pass cut off.
Yeah. Again, I have to go with this. Again, she was not pressured by anybody.
Right.
Why give the ball up so soon? Make them start to come to you. Is that not the way? You know what I'm saying?
Well, a lot of times you see your teammate making a run, and you feel like maybe, hey, they have a better opportunity to score than me right now.
Right.
Even though I'm not being marked up as tightly as I could be. So that just I don't know, it turns into who's got the better opportunity.
That's right.
And as usual, it's easy for us to see all these different things as they happen because we have vision of the entire field.
Right. We have a better position.
I can see everybody all at one time on this field right now.
Yeah, we can know why didn't they pass it to so-and-so? Well, maybe they didn't see him at all.
A really wise soccer coach, one of my coaches, once told me, he said, you always have more time than you think you do. So, that kind of stuck with me. It's not, I don't think you're supposed to take it literally.
Right.
But,
in other words, don't get so rushed that you do something.
Right.
And then realize, oh, well, there was nobody on me or I had way more time.
That's absolutely right.
Yeah.
That ball stolen, no whistle. And we've got an injured player on the field. We're going to have a drop ball now, which is kind of
like a jump ball.
Yeah, it's a unique situation.
Yeah.
A lot of times you'll see the team, if a team that didn't have possession before the drop ball wins the ball, they'll kick it out of bounds. A little bit of gamesmanship. I didn't see that there.
Wait a minute. What? Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, I'll give it back to you. You really had it.
Right.
Yeah. This game's on the line. I don't think anybody's giving
I don't blame
ball.
them for not doing it, but sometimes you'll see it. Got plenty of space. Going to take the shot. Really nice trap there.
Right.
Kept it
Get
by her
back.
feet. Splitting defenders. There's a shot.
Livingston.
Oh, man.
Ooh, wow.
She split 2 defenders and then got off a really great shot.
But I tell you what, Annette Londano has been a stone wall back there.
She has. Nice pass. Can't get to. Ooh, be careful. Be careful out there. Line throw in. The ball's going to stay in bounds for the moment. No call. Trying to get it to Pineda. Referee letting him play right now. Again, we're in our first overtime period, tied at 1-1. That ball's going to track down to the corner.
We're going to get a center.
Cross.
Cross. Ooh.
One time.
Ooh.
Off the bounce.
Wee.
Both teams opportunities here to score.
Paige Nurden had a shot right there. That was it.
There's the end of our first.
And I will say this, domination in that overtime period by Covington. 2 serious shots versus 1.
We'll see what happens in the second one.
Second overtime underway here. As I had just mentioned, Covington dominated in the first overtime.
Looks like the Tigers didn't like you saying that, Tiger.
Yeah, maybe so. Trying to string something together here early. Casburn up the far sideline. Yeah, unfortunately, in the second half and in the first overtime, pretty much Yasmin Pineda disappeared.
Yeah, she did.
I don't mean that she wasn't doing what she needed to do. What I mean is they did not get her the ball as much as they had in the first half,
right?
Where she was able to create some things.
You're absolutely right.
Gabrielle Martin on that save. She'll punt it away. Kicked out of bounds over there by Martin. Martin on 2 hops, gathers it up, punts it away.
Nice run. Ooh. It's going to be a whistle.
Have a free kick, huh?
Free kick.
Jessica Harris takes it right away. Ooh.
Man.
Ooh.
That ball almost slipped out of her hands.
Not Londano, not Annette Londano, not tonight.
Not tonight. Not tonight. Tiger, at this point in the game, fatigue is also a factor. They've been on the field for 90-plus minutes, sir. We could do that. We could get out there and
we. Oh, okay. You can get out there. Not for 90 minutes.
Tiger throw in. That was an illegal throw-in. You see the referee signaling with the back of his heel. She lifted her foot up. 2 feet down.
At all times. That's why you sometimes see him drag a foot.
Yeah, the toe drag is the technique. Here come the Tigers.
Livingston.
Nice pass.
Pineda ahead. Londano.
Nope.
Not going to happen. She boomed that out of there.
Yeah. Shot. So, Tiger, I think in the second overtime that we're watching right now, the Slidell Tigers have taken it.
Yeah, they've had the advantage.
Taken control.
Yeah, they've had more shots for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you don't want that to happen, do you?
That's bad.
Ooh.
No, she's got plenty of room. And the Lions closed pretty quickly.
They did.
Good pass. Again, lots of room. And then just kicks it right at
Rouge. Good job by the foreign exchange student. Long pass by her. Ooh.
Still in play. Goalkeeper comes out. No problem. Everybody getting a little shaken up here.
Trying to shake off that kick.
You got to stay tough here. Got to stay tough here in the late going.
Hunt coming up.
Nice run on, and with a full head of steam. Great defensive work.
That came a shot out of there, out of nowhere.
Man.
We have the advantage of being up here.
Yep.
Again, as she crashed into the middle.
You saw the other player come at her? Yeah.
Right by, she should have feathered out,
Breakaway,
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Feathered out to another spot.
It ended up confusing.
Right.
Ooh.
Montgomery. Great job by Donna tonight defensively for the Lady Lions.
Nice pass.
Pineda. No. Not going to happen.
Wrong way. Lion throw in. And Tigers, time keeps ticking down here. We are getting closer and closer
To
to
the world famous
penalty kicks.
penalty kicks.
And it will be my great honor and pleasure to have called 2 games in a row that have ended in penalty kicks.
Wow.
Okay? Last night.
Is that good luck or bad luck?
That's great luck. Last night in Slidell, David and I called a game just like this.
That would be the Franklinton boys and the Salmon boys.
That's right.
Here we go. Oh,
Shot.
another one. Oh, that one came off wonky.
You can say that again.
It looked like Beeler wasn't sure and then kicks it. So
When in doubt, kick it out.
kick it out. Londano booms it.
And that's not just soccer wisdom. That's life wisdom.
That's right.
Out of bounds. Tangled up. Ooh, wow. Come on now.
Play on.
No
they say.
whistle.
Play on?
Looks like the WWE out there. No
Oh,
whistle.
man, she's mad, too.
She is upset.
I think she got pushed.
She did.
She got pushed down.
Okay, now we're getting some referee attention.
Intervention.
Yeah.
There will be a free kick from that spot.
And look, everybody knows this is important. Crash
is
the
huge.
goal.
This is huge right here. No,
Nope.
Londano, no problem.
And there it is.
There's the whistle. We're going to go to penalty kicks, folks.
Buckle up.
Yeah, mutter around all you want. Don't head for the refrigerator or try to go get a Coke or anything right now. Just relax in that seat and get ready for some real action.
All right, here's the first kick. Off the top of the bar.
And good.
Man. So just like that, PKs, after 2 extra overtime extended periods, tied at 1-1. Covington High makes their first PK count.
I believe that was Legend Santana, excuse me. And this is going to be the aforementioned throughout the game, Yasmin Pineda. So the iron was kind for Santana. This is Pineda.
Pineda just misses
Wide right.
wide right. And already
Advantage Covington.
advantage Lions. This is interesting. They got to make a walk all the way from half field up to where they place the ball. So it's kind of like the walk of champions here, you know. Just this is a little bit of a psych out.
Don't have a number on this player. And
No problem for the Slidell keep.
Gabrielle Martin, a good save for her. This is going to be 10. Casey Livingston with a chance to tie this thing back up again.
So if Casey can get a hold of this penalty kick, it'll be back at even.
Annette Landano, baby.
Mondano.
Huge.
You've been saying it all game, Tiger.
Huge, huge, huge.
She gets the prep zone game ball so far.
Stone wall.
Kick.
Ooh, right underneath Martin.
Underneath.
That was
Martin.
number 12, Aaron Ogden.
Ogden able to slip it right under there.
Covington 2, Slidell 0 in PKs.
Check this out, goalie versus goalie.
Oh.
Tiger, Edwards, have you ever seen such as this?
Never. Gabrielle Martin out versus Landano. Martin gets the goal.
That ball went right through the back of the net. She hit it so hard, Tiger, it went through the net.
That's an accurate assessment on your part. So the goalie comes up big.
Yeah, they're still mathematically, everybody's still in it here.
Yeah, they are.
But Slidell really can't miss another one.
Here's the kick.
Whoa!
Oh!
Crossbar, goalie into the net.
Wow.
That was
I'm not going to say that took a lucky bounce.
a powerful kick.
It was a powerful kick.
This is number 5.
Right now, it's 3-1. If Slidell misses here, then Covington wins. And this is Jarday Casborn.
Casborn has had a good game tonight. Let's see what happens here. She just
That's
misses.
it. That's it.
She misses, and the Lions.
Lions win.
Wow.
Lions win. So revenge is sweet when it's taken back at home. And Coach Hannah Jackson said, we're going to get him back tonight, pre-game. So and look, rightly so, hugging Annette Landano,
Yeah.
our Prep Zone player of the game. We've got to send our thank yous out to the people that brought you this game, starting with our superintendent, Mr. Trey Foltz, our director of broadcasting, Dr. Melody Swain, cameraman, editor, and coordinator of Channel 13, Dave the Rave Williams. Alongside me, Rhett is sharp.
Yes, sir.
This is Charles Tiger Edwards. Good night. God bless. You be good. You are now leaving the Prep Zone.